Good afternoon, YouTube pipe community. This is New England Pipe Smoker coming at you on a beautiful Friday morning here in southern New England. You can see behind me the sun is out, the birds are chirping, it's a great day. Had the day off from my full-time job, so I started to go to my part-time job this morning, doing some mental health therapy. Went there for a couple hours this morning, came home, ran an errand, went to get the haircut, and now I'm home. Gonna be going to play some golf later at the country club, but waiting for some clothes to dry. Gotta do some chores still, so up until that happens, be here about 1 o'clock. But I'm actually just gonna come and have a little pipe chat with you guys and check in, and also I'm gonna be smoking some Peter Stokkebye's Bullseye Flake. I know you guys probably can't see it, but I rubbed it out. I rubbed a flake or so out, so should be good to go. I'm actually going to be smoking it in my new Savinelli 106 that you guys saw me get as an estate pipe in my last video. I did a little cleaning on it. It was pretty dirty upon getting it, but still I never cleaned for it to be clean, so I wasn't upset or anything. I figured as much. The shank was pretty, inside the shank was pretty caked up with some stuff, so I was able to sorry about that. I'm looking at it now, and apparently maybe I didn't clean it well enough last time when I smoked it last night. Still got some gunk up in the shank here. Seems to congregate in this little area here. Still kind of wet from yesterday, I guess. Smoked it last night. So I did the I reamed it out. I don't know if you guys saw the last video. You couldn't really tell, but there was some cake in there. I know a little bit of cake is good, but I didn't know what kind of cake it was, from where, you know, what kind of tobacco we smoked in there. I couldn't really tell by the scent, so I just reamed it out. Get a decent reaming to it. I don't think you can see in there, but I got it down to the wood inside. Didn't damage the wood or anything. Looks good inside. The burnout marks that I thought, once I started reaming it out, wasn't as bad to me. It was just a gouge in the carbon, maybe down the bottom, but it was very, very gunky in the shank part here. I did take the stinger out because I broke it in half trying to pull it out of the shank. So like I said, I did a salt treatment to it with some kosher salt and some isopropyl alcohol. Let it sit for about a day. Took about 24 hours. Then I took a paper towel, a little bit of light water on it, cleaned it out so it wouldn't have that odor to it. Cleaned it out, did the same thing to the shank. Cleaned that out, dried it up pretty good, removed the rest of the gunk from it. Then I had the stem, clean out the stem, isopropyl alcohol in the stem. I know some people use whiskey or Everclear. I didn't have. Surprisingly, I drank all my whiskey. Surprise, surprise. So didn't have any there. Didn't have any Everclear. I can't get it in Mass, so I didn't feel like driving to Rhode Island for it. So I used the isopropyl alcohol, and then just cleaned it out with some water and some pipe cleaners. It was pretty gunky around everything, but I cleaned that all up. Then I had some sandpaper squares. They go from low grit to extremely high grit. Don't ask me the grit numbers, I couldn't tell you. But usually by the end it gives a pretty good shine on the stem. However, as you can tell, it didn't really give a good shine to the stem. Cleaned it up a little bit. There wasn't any real oxidation to it. A little bit of teeth chab, but I cleaned that up. So just a quick clean. I don't have a buffer and buffing wheels and that type of stuff to really clean it, give a good cleaning. So I wasn't able to really do it. So it looks like I'll be ordering some, I think it's obsidian oil. Is that what it is? Obsidian stem oil, I think. Was supposed to give it a little bit of a shine. And some Paragon wax, maybe just to shine up the bowl a little bit. I do plan on buying a buffer wheel and all that stuff soon to start redoing the pipes a little bit better. I just haven't got around to really getting it yet. But for now, it's smokable. Looks good. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just hanging out on a Friday. Like I said, had the day out of work. Ran a couple errands. Went to get the haircut. I'm going to play a little bit of golf. Been keeping up on the videos that people have been posting in the community. So, some good videos. I actually been watching a lot of, I don't know if you guys have seen him, Suburban Pipe Smoker. I actually just subscribed to his channel, I think sometime last week. Watched a couple good videos by him. I don't know why, but for some reason, I like watching the videos. Even I get interested in watching the videos when we're not really doing anything. I'm not really saying anything in particular. Like this video, Suburban Pipe Smoker was just driving around, running errands, smoking some Hobbit's weed, and a great little polka pipe that he's got. So hopefully he answers my comment. I figure out what that pipe that is, and maybe I can steal it and go purchase one myself. So yeah, I don't know why, but I get into those videos where people just driving around, just living their daily life, just kind of pipe chat and that type of thing. I know Jeremy Larson does it a couple times a day. I watch that. You know, Matches always has some type of story that he's telling and just kind of hanging out. I'm actually gonna be smoking some. I'm drinking some. You guys have seen it. Sam Adams Porch Rocker. I don't know if you guys have had this before. It's a limited release this time of year. It is by mixing beer and tart sparkling lemonade, German cyclists helped inspire a crisp, refreshing drink for long, hot days. With that inspiration, we developed our own lemon blend for a fresh squeezed lemon taste and combined it with Golden Hell's Lager, creating a sweet, tangy, and thoroughly refreshing brew. So, it does have that lemony taste to it, which is actually really, really good, and hopefully maybe it'll pair well with some of the Virginias in this Bullseye Flake. So other than that, there's not really much going on here with me. Kind of hang out and have a nothing really doing. I have a what are we doing? Working tomorrow on Saturday, as always, at the clinic, doing my therapy job. And then not really doing much. I might cut the grass, do some stuff. Because on Sunday, my wife's family is having a Memorial Day cookout. It's gonna be kind of weird this year, because I hate to say it, but I like to have my adult beverages. My wife's family all is into having adult beverages as well, so it's a common link between all of us, especially the guys in the family. I'm sure it's not different than a lot of other families out there. But this year, one of our cousins, who I'm pretty close to, actually he's got back on the wagon. He's had a little battle with the bottle recently. So he's in some intensive outpatient services, and you know, according to him, he's had 3 weeks clean time in terms of not a drop of alcohol. Which is fantastic, and I'm extremely proud of him, especially being, you know, a substance abuse therapist myself. But, you know, it's going to be difficult. Not difficult, it's going to be, I don't know, maybe it is difficult, maybe strange, I don't know. We're having the family party on Sunday, and like I said, all the cousins and my brother-in-law's all getting together, and there's a shit ton of us. And the common link between all the guys is we all love to drink. I mean, we all have a good time. And I know that he feels, meaning our cousin, that he doesn't want that to stop us. He doesn't want to be a burden on us, meaning he doesn't want us to not drink and you know, and have a good time. He's wanted to be awkward for him, and you know, people to have to rearrange their habits and lives for him. And I get that, because it's, you know, it's awkward for him, because if we don't drink, he knows why we're not drinking. It's because of him, and you know, he doesn't want us to feel bad. And I don't think I know none of us would. You know, I've been in contact with him pretty much daily for the last 3 weeks, just, you know, check-ins. I don't want to be overburdening him and feel like I'm checking in, but I want to make sure he's okay, because, you know, my wife's always been very close to him, and therefore I've got close to him over the years. But at the same time, I don't want to drink in front of him. Yeah, I know the urges and the cravings and the triggers of bringing that alcohol out in front of him. So I don't want to do that to him. I know he may feel bad, but he shouldn't, nor should he feel bad, nor should any of us care, and none of us do care. But I don't want to change. I don't want to just tempt him for that, just to have a couple of drinks on Memorial Day. So I'm not gonna be drinking. So I don't know what the other brother-in-laws and cousins are gonna do in terms of that. I haven't talked to them about it. And I don't know if we have to or not. I don't know if we have to talk about it. It's one of the first times that I've actually gone through something of this nature in my own family. I'm sure it's other stuff that's going on that we just haven't been brought to the light. So it's the first time I've had to deal with having that substance abuse in my family that I'm aware of, and having it out in the open where these type of situations will come up. And like I said, I'm a substance abuse therapist. I can tell people what to do, how to do it, how to avoid triggers, coping skills, strategies, etc. But yet, I've never actually had to go through it on my own front. So I don't know if it's bringing up some feelings inside of me, like what do? I don't want him to feel awkward. It's mainly about him. I could care less if I don't have a drink all the party. It doesn't matter to me. But I don't want him to feel awkward. But at the same time, I don't want to alleviate his awkwardness by having us drink, which could then trigger a relapse for him. If that makes any sense, if I'm just rambling on for 11 minutes and 23 seconds by this point of the video. But anyways, hope everyone's going to have a good weekend. I probably won't be checking in this weekend. Maybe I will. I don't know. But anyways, sorry if I've rambled on for too long. Hope everybody has a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy your family and friends. And if I don't see you, have a good weekend. And this is New England Pipe Smoker. Thank you.